The way of the Briarpatch is a path that challenges us to follow Jesus into places that challenge the social norms, that maybe draw us out of our comfort zone, to lead us into those places that we wouldn't otherwise go. You know, it's interesting to me how it just seems to be human nature that we hang out with people that look like us, that talk like us, that behave like we do. But should it be different in the church? Should it be different for people who claim to follow Jesus? Why is it that even in the church that we tend to stick with the people who make us feel more comfortable because they look, talk, smell, act, behave like we do? Isn't Jesus calling us into something different? You know, one of the things I love about the gospel is the gospel says, look, in Christ, you are on equal footing before the cross with everyone else. That you are accepted not because of how you look, not because of how you smell, not because of how how much money you have, but because of who you are in Jesus. And it seems that God is in the business of making these disparate groups of people family. When I was a kid, I used to love reading that book, Are You My Mother? It's a story of a little hatchling, and while his mother was away gathering food, he was hatched. He goes off in search for his mom, and he goes up to a cat, he goes to a dog, even a cow, and says, "Are you my mother?" At one point, almost stretching the bounds of what we could believe, he goes to a tractor and says, "Could you be my mother?" But there's something that's very endearing about the innocence of his question. It's obvious to everyone that these people could not be, these animals could not be his mother, and yet he still dares to hope. Could you be my mother? And there's something that resonates with us in that, I think, because it's a question that we all long to answer. Could we be family? Is there a chance that we could be related? That there could be relationship here? And the gospel dares us to believe that yes, that could be true. That Jesus is in the business of drawing people together, making them one family. As he prays in John chapter 17, that God would make us one, even as he and the Father are one. And this is exactly what Jesus is doing. If we would dare to follow him down this path along with our brothers and sisters who perhaps look a lot differently than we do, maybe think differently, sometimes even believe a little differently. But Jesus is leading us down this path, and he will be with us if we have the courage to follow him into the Briarpatch.